If you ask any car fanatic, or any human being for that matter, to name a famous car brand, Lamborghini wouldn't be far away from anyone's lips. Speed, elegance, bright colors, and craziness, Lambos aren't exactly famed for slipping under the radar, as the luxury car manufacturer is all about pushing the boundaries. I'm Reacher. Sit back and grab a seat while we talk about the 10 craziest Lambos ever made. Automobile Lamborghini was founded in 1963 with its debut car, the 350 GT, coming out the next year. A legendary motoring brand born out of a dodgy Ferrari. And the rest is history.
Number 10.
The Veneno Roadster was a limited production model built for high performance in honor of the manufacturer's 50th anniversary. It was first introduced at the Geneva Motor Show in 2013 and generated quite the buzz with an initial price tag of $4.5 million, making it one of the most expensive production cars in the world at the time. The name Veneno is Spanish for venom, and this particular beast was named after a famous fighting bull that killed its matador back in 1914. The Veneno features Y-shaped elements inspired by the Aventador and rear wheel arches that pay homage to the Countach. Overall, it's a pretty unique, monstrous, but beautiful looking car.
Number 9.
From one high-performance beast to another, the Sesto Elemento was a lightning-fast, track-only car produced in 2011 and 2012. The main feature of this particular design was the extensive use of carbon fiber, which made the car extremely lightweight. The use of the material brought about the name, a reference to the atomic number of carbon. It debuted at the Paris Motor Show back in 2010, and only around 20 were ever produced. With an obsessive focus on lightweight design which ran through the entire vehicle, the interior was pretty bare with no wasted weight on the likes of a stereo or air conditioning. The seats were made from carbon fiber and foam and were bolted directly to the chassis to reduce further weight and cost.
Number 8.
The J isn't simply another Aventador. It's a whole new machine within its own right, and what's more, it has an incredible story behind it. It was revealed at the Geneva Motor Show back in 2012 and ended up being the only unit produced by Lamborghini. The J in the car's name is a throwback to the Miura Hota, another one-off Lambo from the 1970s. However, the most interesting part of it isn't the name, it's the time in which it was conceived and put together. Designer Filippo Perini revealed that the car was devised entirely in-house, having drawn up the initial design in just one weekend. Perini's team then took the car from the drawing board to a working model in just 6 weeks.
Number 7.
Introduced in 1998, the Diablo GT was one of the very first Lamborghinis to extensively use carbon fiber in its design. Much like the Sesto Elemento, the majority of the bodywork and interior trim were made from the lightweight material. The GT was designed as a track version of the Diablo and was altered accordingly from the original. The bodywork was aggressively changed, the interior was stripped down and made lighter, and the engine was enlarged. Only 80 examples of the vehicle were ever produced for sale, with the GT being exclusive to Europe.
Number 6.
This next vehicle on the list is more about the legacy it represents rather than the car itself. Legendary Lamborghini test driver Valentino Balboni was deservedly the inspiration behind the name of this particular design, a version of the most successful Lambo of the time, the Gallardo. Only 250 units were ever produced, and upon the request of Balboni himself, it was created as a rear-wheel drive. The elegant design features a white racing stripe down the center and Balboni's signature on the badge.
Number 5.
Produced from 1974 to 1990, the Countach has transcended time in its evergreen popularity among car fanatics. The mesmerizing vehicle was rather out there for its time, with design duties falling on the legendary Marcello Gandini and his sharp-edged Italian wedge style. The vehicle was designed to be the successor to the widely acclaimed Lamborghini Miura, which had become a little dated by the early 70s. It combined the need for performance and aerodynamics with the added bonus of being aesthetically pleasing. Many variations were created during its 16 years, with just under 2,000 total units being produced.
Number 4.
The Reventon made its debut at the Frankfurt Motor Show in 2007. Produced over a 2-year span, it was stated that only 20 units would be sold to the public, each stamped from 0 to 20 between the driver's and passenger seats. Reports claim that 10 units were delivered to the US, 7 to Europe, 1 to Canada, and 2 to Asia, with an additional car being produced especially for the Lamborghini Museum.
Number 3.
Intended to be the successor to the Gallardo, the Huracan was first introduced at the Geneva Auto Show in 2014 and is still in production to this day. The company claims that the body of the car takes inspiration from the hexagonal spiky forms of a carbon atom, yet another nod to this particular element. There have been over 10 variants of the Huracan, 2 of which are racing versions, including the successful GT3.
Number 2.
This next vehicle is something a little different. From low, sleek supercars to the Lamborghini truck. The LM002 is an off-road truck produced between 1986 and 1993, which seems rather off-brand for the manufacturer. Though designing the truck was a departure from the norm, it didn't come without preparation, with the first production model being revealed at the 1986 Brussels Auto Show. The company hoped to market the truck as a military vehicle, as well as for use by companies in oil exploration and production. It was eventually dubbed the Rambo Lambo.
Number 1.
Words can barely describe the final car on our list, the monstrous Egoista. The majority of the Lambos we've mentioned so far have been crazy in performance or concept, but this one is just plain crazy through and through. Believe it or not, the fully functioning concept car was based on the Gallardo and was revealed as part of the manufacturer's 50th anniversary celebrations. The body is supposed to look like a charging bull from the side while also taking inspiration from modern airplanes. The Egoista also features a single-seat cockpit in which the driver must first remove the steering wheel to enter, much like an F1 race car. And there you have it, 10 of the craziest Lambos ever born from the legacy of Ferruccio himself. So which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Feel free to tell us which manufacturers you'd like to see us feature next. So keep watching, there are definitely more videos on the way.
And thank you for watching. I'm Chandni. We love to hear your feedback, so please leave some comments below and let us know your favourite from this video and why you liked it. If you have an idea for a future video, leave another comment and let us know. And then if we use your idea, we'll give you a shout out in that video. But don't leave yet. Keep watching because there's more.